There is a line that divides people, but it's not something you can see. It's not about geography, and it's not always about money. It's a difference in mindset. Two people can face the exact same situation. One sees risk, the other sees opportunity. For example, one person avoids uncertainty, the other tries to understand and use it. This difference, over time, creates completely different outcomes. Today, we're not talking about income. We're talking about how people think. Let's look at spending behavior. When people receive extra money, they usually make one of two choices: spend it, use it to build something. Some people focus on immediate comfort, new clothes, gadgets, short-term enjoyment. Others focus on long-term value, skills, investments, assets. In simple terms, one approach is consumption, the other is ownership. Over time, these small decisions compound, and that's what creates a gap. Now think about screen time. Most people spend hours every day on their phones, but the difference is how that time is used. One person consumes mostly entertainment. Another mixes entertainment with learning. This doesn't mean entertainment is bad, but if it becomes the majority of your input, it limits your growth. On the other hand, learning builds skills, improves decision-making, expands perspective. If you're watching content like this, you're already moving in that direction. But awareness alone isn't enough. Application matters more. Failure is one of the biggest dividing factors. Some people see failure as a final result. Others see it as feedback. For example, if something doesn't work, one person stops. Another person asks, "What can I learn from this?" This mindset shift is important because progress often requires trying, failing, adjusting. If you avoid failure completely, you also avoid growth. Another key difference is how people think about income. Most people think in a linear way. More time equals more money, but this has a limit. You only have 24 hours in a day. Now compare that with exponential thinking, systems, assets, scalable ideas. These are things that can grow without requiring your constant presence. Simple comparison. Linear gives effort-based. Exponential gives system-based. 10 plus 10 equals 20 vs 10 by 10,100. The numbers are simple, but the thinking behind them changes everything. Here's the important part. This line is not fixed. You can cross it. And it often starts with something small, the way you talk to yourself. For example, instead of saying, "I can't afford this," ask, "How can I afford this?" The first statement ends the conversation. The second one starts a solution. That's the shift. Not instant success, but a different direction. If you're ready to think differently, type bridge in the comments.